Once upon a time, in a small dusty village by the river, lived a man named Hamid. Hamid was a gardener, not just of plants, but of people's hearts. Whenever someone's crop failed, Hamid helped them plant again. If a traveler stopped by, he shared his bread. If a child cried, he gave them the sweetest mango from his tree. Everyone in the village called him Hamid the Helper. But no one noticed. Hamid's own garden was dying. The flowers he once planted behind his house had wilted. The small stream he used to water them had dried. Still, every morning, Hamid went to the fields of others, carrying his old metal bucket, filling it from the well, watering everyone else's land, except his own. One day, a terrible drought came. For months, no rain touched the village. The fields turned brown, and the air was full of dust. People rushed to Hamid, saying, "Please help us. Your hands bring life to every plant." Hamid smiled weakly. "I will try," he said. But deep inside, he knew his own well was empty. Day after day, he worked under the scorching sun. His hands cracked, his back ached. But no matter how much he poured water for others, their fields still dried up. And so did his heart. One night, exhausted, Hamid sat under a dead tree and looked at the sky. He whispered, "Dear God, I have given everything I have. Why won't the rain come?" Just then, an old traveler passed by. He saw Hamid sitting quietly and asked, "Son, why are you sad?" Hamid told him everything about the drought, the dying fields, and his empty well. The traveler smiled gently and said, "My child, you cannot ask the clouds to rain if you have forgotten your own roots. The sky gives water only to those who still believe in growth." Hamid listened silently. Those words echoed in his heart. The next morning, for the first time in many years, Hamid did not go to others' fields. He walked to his small backyard and picked up his rusty shovel. He began digging. Sweat fell on the dry earth. He dug and dug until finally he found a thin stream of water underground. He built small channels, planted new seeds, and watered them gently every morning and evening. Days passed, then weeks. Tiny green leaves began to rise from the ground. The flowers bloomed again. Their scent spread across the wind, and people passing by stopped and smiled. "Hamid's garden is alive again," they said. Hamid smiled too, for now he understood. When his own garden flourished, he could once again share water with others. But this time, not from emptiness, from abundance. Months later, the rains finally came. The village turned green again. People celebrated and came to thank Hamid. But Hamid said softly, "Don't thank me. Thank the lesson the drought gave us. You cannot wait for the rain. You must become it first." From that day, Hamid helped others, but he also cared for his own heart. He rested when tired. He laughed when happy. And when people asked him the secret of his peace, he said, "I learned to water my own roots before helping others grow." Moral of the story: you can't heal the world with an empty soul. You can't lift others when your spirit is tired. Take care of yourself. Not because it's selfish, but because it's sacred. Fill your own cup. Then let it overflow into the lives of others. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who forgets to care for themselves, and subscribe to Unplugged Thoughts, where every story heals your heart and helps your English grow.